Effective communication skills in the workplace. Communication skills in the workplace need to be improved. Only 15% of employees say their companies are doing a good job at fostering communication throughout the organization. Companies that lack communication suffer greatly. Better communication skills can be achieved by adjusting mindsets, learning to listen, and managing meetings. Although communication may seem difficult, adjusting our mindset on a situation is an easy way to start. Adjusting our attitude refers to when employees complain about a situation. Complaining is for kids, and nobody likes to hear it then. So if you're complaining to your boss, it's not going to want to make them do anything to fix it. It's just going to annoy them. Having a positive attitude about things makes others want to be around you more. It increases productivity and the moods of others. Right here, you can see negativity by the numbers. 98% have experienced rudeness in the office. 80% have lost time over worry over the incident. 78% feel their commitment decline. 25% have taken frustration out on a customer. If we are being negative and taking it out on a customer, then we're going to start losing business, and that's not good. And also, just negativity anyway, worrying over it does nothing. Complaining solves nothing. So either we don't complain or we do something about it. Don't complain, act on it. If you're just complaining, you're just speaking. If you're doing something about it, you're going to fix the problem. Another way to better communicate is by learning to listen. Active listening is a very effective way to broaden communication skills. Right here, you can see the active listening chart, and it just gives some explanations of what's included in active listening, like summarizing, hearing content, listening for feelings, observing body language, paraphrasing, self-awareness, reflection, questioning, and clarifying techniques. If you are able to summarize and ask questions after, then that means you have retained the information that was just given. Same thing, if you're hearing the content and you're seeing their body language, you're able to better understand and better communicate. Listening well helps prevent misunderstandings that could be costly to the business. Right here on this pie chart, it says 1 out of 5 projects is unsuccessful due to ineffective communication. That means 20% of projects are unsuccessful because of lack of communication in the workplace. 57% report not being given clear instructions, and 51% report management refusing to talk to subordinates. Usually when you're not given clear instructions, it may be because you're not actively listening, or hearing the content and looking for body language. And subordinates don't want to talk to, or like management doesn't want to talk to subordinates because it makes them on the same playing field and makes them feel powerless. However, as management, you need to talk with your subordinates about what is to be done so that you can communicate the job. Here are a few stats that help further advocate listening skills. 93% of communication is nonverbal. That's your listening, reading body language, etc. We listen up to 3.6 times faster than people speak. So we can take in a lot. However, we remember less than 20% of what we hear. That's why it's important to be active listeners. Being able to listen is very helpful. However, there's one way that is better, and that's managing meetings. Meetings are a vital part of effective communication in the workplace. They offer the opportunity to gather together to reinforce strategies and brainstorm ideas. This is meaning you're taking your higher-ups and those below and putting them all in one meeting so that you can strategize and figure out something better for the company. You can also talk about successes and failures. Successes are very important to talk about so that you can help others be successful in how you were successful. Same with failures, even though we don't like to talk about how we failed and we don't like to fail. Failure is a part of life, and it's important in business because when you talk about your failures, you're talking about what went wrong, how you can fix it, and what you're going to do next time. And then others can use your example to not make that same mistake. Meetings give clarity and direction and limit confusion. Back when I was talking about being given clear directions, meetings are when clarity and direction are given. So this is important to implement your listening skills so that you're hearing the instructions. Even if the meeting goes on forever, it's limiting your confusion so that you don't come back later and ask, what were we supposed to do when it was already told, and you don't have 5 million questions about it later. It's important for both the employee and management to attend meetings. Obviously, management needs to be there so they can give the instructions. However, it's very important as the employee that you're listening to the instructions. 69% of managers report feeling uncomfortable communicating with employees in general. This is not a good thing. If your employee or your management isn't feeling comfortable enough to talk with the employees, then there's a leadership issue, and that needs to be worked on. Now that I have gone over the 3 ideas, let's review. In conclusion, effective communication skills are very important in maintaining a successful work environment, as we saw here. The 3 ideas of attitude adjustment, learning to listen, and managing your meetings will help you achieve proper communication. If communication in the workplace is difficult for you or your company, I suggest using 3 simple tips. Thanks. These 3 simple